think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Wentz. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Ball carrier. The numbers for Sanders last week, 16 carries, 64 yards.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3rd and 8. From midfield, here's Wentz. And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, Wentz. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. Down right around the 25. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll run. It's Sanders. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
2 running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. Throwing now is Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down.
Here's Prescott. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Draw play, Elliott. Javon Hargrave there on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation. I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 6. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now left side on the swing pass. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Again, it's Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Michael Pittman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he knocks it through. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. One away. This is Tony Pollard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And out now come the Cowboys. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
That's the reason you ball for. Circle around, trusted the encore. If you know, you know.
A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. And has given me the evil eye, folks. This one caught left side by Cooper. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Offense.
Lael Collins of LSU is the guilty party. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Darius Slay on the coverage.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott looks to throw on first. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, but it'll be 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Prescott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Prescott yet again. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Final play of the half, Prescott. Finds the open target, Arnold. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
That's the end of
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Titans on top as that one draws close to halftime. Ryan Tannehill has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. A touchdown pass there for Derek Carr. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And you can see they lead the visiting Arizona Cardinals at halftime. 2 touchdown passes there for Teddy Ballgame. In our game, it's been Carson Wentz with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's got this down to the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
First down carry by Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 34. And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Prescott. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the Eagles' 16.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 3. And the Cowboy
out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On second down, Elliott. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Complete to Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be out right at the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Randy Gregory. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The decision that time was to keep it, and not a great one. Once he got out right with the football, there was just nowhere to go.
And I felt bad for his offensive line there because their job is to create creases, right? Create openings. But if those defenders keep their shoulders square to the line of scrimmage and refuse to be budged, that's the end result. No place for him to turn upfield. No chance to gain any yardage.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Dak and the Cowboys ready for their next possession. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. That's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Prescott, he'll run. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. The RPO always puts the defense in a little bit of a predicament, but when it's Deke and Zach, that probably makes it extra tough, doesn't it?
Predicament. I like that word because when you look at it from the defense's perspective, hard to commit either way, right? Because if you do, you're over-committing. That's what they call a stressful situation. Many think that Dak should keep the ball more. Built so well, so solid, and running was a huge part of what he did at Mississippi State.
Prescott from the gun. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
10th carry now for Elliott. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
The tackle made by Brandon Graham. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 39, Prescott.
At the 39-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cooper. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. On first down, Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they'll get this down to the 10. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Prescott to throw it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Number 19.
Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Sanders has it over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. Open man is Kirk, complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Sanders, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at third and a few inches. Another run here with Sanders. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
That's good.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, third and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Steps away. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
DJ Reed on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down now. It's Sanders. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Derek Noddy on the tackle.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Wentz. This will be caught at about the 5. That catch good for only a couple. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll roll it. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Carson Wentz and the Eagles getting set to take over. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick more.
And it's 3rd and short. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Wentz. This ball complete to Rager. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now, Wentz again. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Wentz on target to Rager. First down, Eagles.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Flushed out right. Now we have Wentz here, still down on the ground. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Second down and 3. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Eli Apple on the coverage.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll find Pittman. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
That's good.
Again, he'll drop to throw. 4th down. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Eagles.
But with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Again, it's Elliott. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Cowboys, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.